What's up guys, and welcome to another episode of One Shot, where we continuously roll one piece of footage every week, giving you a full update on what's going on in the world of drift games. And right now, a lot is going on. For the last week, you'll have noticed we didn't put out as many videos as we normally do, and we didn't get time to film the podcast. And there's good reason for all that, and a lot of it is down to just so much going on at the one time. So we came back from the Middle East. You guys will have watched our Skyline video, and we came back to so much work. We've obviously been given the rights to promote the Drift Masters event, round 1 in Mondello Park. But we also are now adding a Drift Games and Friends car show to that event. So we're basically getting in touch with all the cool car crews and clubs in Ireland, pulling out all the best show cars, trying to get 200, 250 to that event, so that basically you've got all the on-track action from Drift Masters, and then you have all the paddock to walk around all the cool cars. So like, it's an amazing day out for a car fan. That's what we want it to be, an amazing event. So we have a lot of work to do with that. We have to do posters and graphics and lots of work kind of behind the scenes to figure all that out. So we've that figured out now, and the tickets for that event go on sale Monday night, 7 p.m. They are limited tickets, only 5,000 tickets, because we've argued with Mondello that if you put many people in there, they're not going to be able to see all the action. So we want it to kind of be a cool, intimate event, still with a lot of people, but we're going to have our cars there. We're going to have the best in the business, and all the cool car brands you know in Ireland are all going to be there. A lot of work to do in the next couple of weeks getting that ready, but that is beyond next week. Next week is Dubshed. So Dubshed is our first event of the year, and we have a lot to get ready for. Not only am I bringing 5 hopefully completed of my street cars to it, but we're also going to have to get our van ready. We've got to modify that. We've got graphics to do. We've got a full wrap to do. We've got loads of stuff to do. But I'm going to walk you around the cars in a moment and show you kind of what's going on. But it's very, very busy. But we will put out a lot of content this coming week because there's so much going on. But while we were away in the Middle East, some work was also done, and we're going to talk through that. So the PS13 will be at Dubshed. At the moment, it still has a burst front airbag. That is on the way from the United States. We're hoping that's going to come in the next day or two, and this car will make the ball. So these two are parked away for a minute. Josh's car, after we get past Dubshed, this thing is going to now be one of the projects that you guys are seeing on the channel, along with Adam's E46, which now is running and working and driving and has a pop and bang map. More on that in a future episode. Here's something you don't see all the time, another PS13. And I know what you're thinking, Dave's bought another PS13. Well, no, I'm banned from buying cars from everyone around me. I'm 3 months now, I haven't bought another car. So I bought a van, but that's not a car. So I'm trying to stick with that this year and finish my projects. This is a friend of ours, Kevin Hughes. He actually brought the car to Wayne to get a lot of work done, and it is absolutely like a beautiful PS13. There's a little bit of, we gave it a little wash down there, not a really good wash because we didn't spend too much on it. We just wanted to show you guys the car. So it's a PS13 SR20. I love every bit of spec on this car. It's got T37s, it's got brick headlights. I'm going to show you guys under the bonnet of this thing. It's a nice car. Now, as I said, I just threw water on it, so it's not cleaned up, but very nice spec, beautiful car, really hard to find. And what you'll notice is actually unusual about this is it's on a French plate, which is, I've never seen it. So it's come from France. He bought it. He currently lives in Australia, and Wayne took it to do some alignment and suspension work on the car. It's on air cups as well. So it sits this height, and then it can raise about 25 mil. It's on T37s in gold, which are gold dust at the moment, and the interior is really nice on this. Check this out. Everything you would want. Nardi steering wheel. You've got the JDM mats. You've got your Bride recliners. It's just a lovely car. Really, really nice car. So while it was here, we decided to throw it into the video for you guys. From one Silvia to another Silvia, which now looks very different than you saw it the last time. The S15 has had a lot of work done. So, as I said when I started building this car, none of this car is going to make sense until Dubshed. At Dubshed, it's all going to come together and make sense. But right now, looks a little bit tired for itself. So as you guys know, we bought a Spec S automatic. We've put BC coilovers on it, we've put a Fujitsu exhaust, we've put an Apexi intake, we've put Ray's engineering wheels, which we repainted in white gloss with the tire hanger and TH components. We've got some Goldline tires on there from the tire box. We've put brand new D-Max headlights on this, and now we have a full aero kit on this. So this is a Spec Or aero kit, but it's a slight twist, because normally the Spec Or aero kit, the original, because it's not an original, has a number plate thing here, but I'm not a big fan of that, because what I want to do is have a number plate that we can take off and on with magnets, so it's a cleaner front end. We may do a front lip on it over the next week, may not. We'll see how it goes. So we've got the aero front lip on it, all the filler and all the stuff ready for wrap. We've got aero side skirts, and around the back we have some spats. And as you guys know, we changed the rear tail lights, and we've got a D-Max boot spoiler as well for this. So the idea is now that this car this week will go to Precision Tint and Graphics, and they're going to wrap it a very unusual colour that I'm not sure if it's going to be great or it's going to be bad, but we're taking a chance on it. If it turns out well, it could be a bit of a show stealer. If it turns out bad, I've made a bad decision on colour. So we'll see how that goes.
The seats, Dave, the seats.
Forgot to show people the interior. Oh, and the steering wheel's in now as well. There's a lot going on here. So
how can you forget the seats?
We've got the Prisma seats. Hate them, love them. I heard some people say they love them, some people hate them. And I've also paired that with the special edition NRG Forest Wang Get Nut steering wheel with the pink stitching, which matches the seats. We've got a few more trinkets we want to throw in there, but remember, this car eventually is going to get a manual conversion with independent throttle bodies and link ECU. That's kind of where we're headed with this car, which is pretty good. The GX100 is not here. It's with Adam O'Neill, who's a good friend of ours, and he started a new company and he wanted to just show people what he can do. So in a future episode next week, you're going to see me collecting that car. It was painted, it was never cut and polished. It's 2-stage pearl, so it should be very, very shiny. And he's going to clean up my works wheels as well. And we need to take a little bit of camber out of the back of that. But you'll see that coming up soon. But yeah, shout out to him. We'll be calling into him in the next week. This car, I hate to say this, Josh, because we've never really say it, is finished.
And completely roadworthy.
It is MOT'd, taxed, insured. How roadworthy it is now is questionable, but it is roadworthy to a certain extent. It's a bit dusty. Wayne had to do some cutting of the arches. You'll see all this. Don't mind all this. So this is all fiberglass. So what we ended up having to do was just take out the inner lips, because we raised the car about 20 mil from where you guys originally saw, because it just couldn't move. And now we've taken out the inner lips on the arches to avoid it rubbing, and we've given it a little bit more clearance on both sides. So bar a clean up and a polish this week, and we're doing some decals on this car, which you guys will see with Precision Tint Graphics. This one is pretty close. Clean, decals, and she's done. And I mean done in general, because I'm not doing any more with it. It's actually spot on. So BC Racing coilovers on. Wayne did a full alignment on the car. It's actually turned out really, really nice. So yeah, I'm really proud of this one.
Sorry, this one's had the wire tuck as well.
Oh, sorry, yeah, So a lot of people in the last episode were commenting, do the wire tuck, you're going to rub through it. So we know that anyway, because the wire tuck's done on this, it's done on the other one, it's actually done on this one as well. So yeah, it's all done. Wire tucked up on the steel arch. So, and also we've cut out the inner arch liners to avoid a lot of the rubbing. Wayne reckons it doesn't rub now. I'll be the judge of that. But there's a spider there, Josh.
Oh yeah, that's what I was looking at, the spider going.
Josh terrified. If you see the camera shaking, that's because there's a spider on the car. But it's ready. It's ready for a wrap. So that's pretty much all of those cars. The Supra, I'm not sure if the spoiler is going to be here in time. We're having a lot of trouble with customs on that. Hopefully it is. It says it's been shipped. I can't. So the tracking numbers on a lot of our parts have kind of just stopped. And there was a bank holiday weekend with St. Patrick's Day in Ireland. So obviously at St. Patrick's Day, everyone's just at the pub and no one delivers anything. So hopefully they might all just come in time. Before we finish this one shot though, I'm going to walk and talk with you guys, because I want to show you something very special in the other shed, which we haven't talked about a lot in a while. But in the meantime, I want to talk to you guys about the mystery boxes. That was another delay this week, because obviously we sold 100 mystery boxes. Congratulations to everyone who won the prizes. We decided, instead of announcing it publicly, we would leave the prizes in the mystery boxes, so it was a surprise for people when we did a random number generator and all that stuff, but we decided when they open them, it's a nice surprise. It'll be like Christmas morning. So yeah, we'll see the reactions. I'm sure people will tag us in winning all that stuff, the good stuff. We might do another one in a little while. Let us know if you like the mystery boxes or you missed out on them. We'll be dropping more as we go along. And also everyone who's picked up merch in the last month, thank you guys so much. You've allowed us to actually finish all these project cars. That's pretty much where all of that proceeds go into this channel, so that's fantastic. Josh, your car's here.
My car's always here. That is my daily. It's also my only car, as you say. I'm not sure if it is a daily.
It's a daily? You have another car, so it's...
So that can count as a daily?
Yeah, if you have other cars, you can say that it's your daily. If you have one car, it's just your car. I'm sticking by that. But it still looks good, I think.
It's a bit muddy at the front now.
You've gone through a couple of... You need a spoiler on this thing.
I do need a spoiler.
A spoiler or maybe a little diffuser or something just to finish it off, because it's a nice looking car.
Oh.
And now...
Priority has been taken by the other
car. Look at this. Sunshine.
It's coming to its element. For once, you're not going
I am dressed like the Middle East.
And we're in Ireland.
I got dust all over me, but anyway.
And there's blue sky.
But the video's not going to end there, guys, because as I said, podcast. You guys are asking about the podcast. We didn't get time to record this week. We will try and sort it out. The problem we had is when we released the podcast on YouTube, which is great, the algorithm just kills all our other videos. For some reason, it doesn't like that length of a video, so we're gonna try and figure out a solution. We might do a members only on YouTube so we can be a bit more controversial and put it in a members only place, or we might just put it out as audio. We're still deciding that, but we'll know after Dubshed. We'll have a little chat about it at Dubshed and see what we're gonna do. We like the podcast, I know you guys like the podcast, but it kills our our interaction and our views on YouTube, so we have to kind of balance that off. So we'll figure it out. We're figuring it out with you guys as well. So let us know what you think. Should we just do it audio only? Should we, if you guys have any interest, should we start a members only and maybe cost like, one of the ideas we had, I'm spitballing here, was to create a members only on YouTube. It'll be like €3 or $5 or whatever a month, but we live stream from our events. So we'll put a lot of more raw stuff in there, like live streams and like podcasts and things like that. If you guys have any appetite for that, it would really help us out in the channel and stuff. So let us know. Would you pay €5 for a month to Drift Games to get like the merch releases early, to get some discounts in the store, to get like exclusive podcasts and live streams? Let us know in the comments, because we're thinking about it. So I'm gonna watch your comments when they come in and see what you guys think. Anyway, to the shed. 2 S bodies. How many S bodies is that? 1, 2,
I didn't even realise that one.
4, 5, 6 S bodies in one video. Now Wayne is in here fixing one, so he's gonna be shouting at Tommy here now. The boys have no idea we're here with the camera. But check this out, S14. Hold on.
It's a bit of a bizarre spoiler, that, isn't it?
Hold on.
We've got all of them.
PS13, 180SX, S14, S15. Is that them all? Well, bar the old ones.
There's an S12.
Yeah, but like of the ones that people want. Well, I'm not saying no.
The main ones.
That's them all, right? There's a lot of S bodies here. By chance. This is a nice S14.
Look at the spoiler on this. I've never seen one like that. That's like an 80s.
That's a big old spoiler. That's like off an old 80s supercar, isn't it? It's cool. I like it. I like the colour too. This purple. By the way, we're just filming our one shot here. Sorry for annoying you.
This is the mess from Dave's car, as well, not from my car.
This is also my mess, yeah. Well, every mess in here is mine. Is this just an SR20?
Yeah.
Is an SR20 just what's it getting done?
Just alignment.
Just alignment. Wayne's the man for alignments these days. But Wayne, look at this. So this is my old 180SX competition car. We took the engine and gearbox out to put in Josh's car, and then Wayne took the shell and the running gear and took 17 years to put it back together maybe at this stage. But it's getting there. It's getting there. Does it have an engine?
Of course it has an engine.
Oh!
Yeah.
So Wayne is put back in. What setup did you go with, Wayne, on this?
It's SR again.
What is it?
Fully
Built SR?
Yeah, fully built SR.
Fully built SR. What turbo did you go with? Precision turbo, and then Orbi gearbox. 350Z gearbox, I was wrong.
Only took a year to get it.
Only took a year to get it, but sure, look, it's here now. So what Wayne is planning on doing, can we let everyone know the secret? We're not showing. So Wayne is getting married. Imagine someone marrying Wayne. But anyway, that's actually happening, right? So someone is marrying Wayne apparently, and he's getting married in June. And he's going to finish this car off, and he's going to do a custom wrap on the car, and it's going to be on display in the reception of the wedding, right? So
you're doing your car release at your wedding?
Yeah.
So do you know what's funny? This is the first time Wayne has done a project car, so now I'm just going to come in and slag him all day and give him abuse while he's doing it, and then this car is going to get transformed. So I actually think on the channel we should show a lot more of this, because I've seen the wrap. It's pretty out there. I'm not going to say what it is. It's deadly. I like it. So
Josh might put it off, right, Wayne?
It's a big statement for Wayne.
What,
big statement for Wayne.
It's not pink, is
You
it?
didn't even see it.
You
No.
didn't even see it. Don't show Josh. Everyone will know if Josh knows. He's like a sieve. He'll let all the information out. But this car is also going to be getting ready. So I was saying this is the maddest. We just did a one shot, 6 Silvias or 6 S bodies in one video.
Yeah.
We didn't all SRs. Never thought about it, right?
It's not an SR.
Gary's is an S15. Doing 2 S15s here. Well, that's in another shed. But that's 7 S bodies in the yard. That's mad. To think. Everyone telling me they're rare, and they're just we're falling over them here, falling over them. So yeah, we're gonna keep an eye on Wayne's car. Can't wait to see that. And as I said, if you want your alignment stuff done, you can annoy Wayne, give him a plug. He's very good. As angry as he looks about doing it, he's actually very good at it.
Came in with a problem with too much lock on things, so we're going to center a rack and everything on it.
So you've got a bit of work to do on this. Yeah. So Wayne is now Mr. Alignment. I'm not sure.
This came from the comment section actually. This one did.
This came from the comment section?
Yeah.
So if you want to get your car aligned, Wayne's very good at it. And as I said, I've tested his limits on every single alignment at this stage, from Corvettes to full camber GXs. So if you need some alignment done, get in touch with Wayne, and you get to come down here, and he gets to shout at you, and
and he will shout to you.
Yeah.
He'll tell you what's wrong with your car like he does with us. Anyway, that was our little one shot. We're going to go back outside because it's nice outside. But thank you guys for watching it. We do this every week just to update you. Remember, we're at Dubshed. We have a full merch stand. We're bringing all of our merchandise with us. We still have to get the trailer and all that stuff sorted this week, but we'll get it sorted. We've got a new setup for this year for the shop, so we're looking forward to see you guys seeing it. We're going to be building it next week. We might show us building it as well. It's a bit of woodwork in there and make it look cool. So you guys will be, and we'll be entertaining people at that event all the way through. 5 cars on display, and I'm pumped for Dubshed because we haven't had a car show that we've had a finish line for in a long, long time and all these cars hopefully will drive up the motorway and get to the show. That's the plan. We've got a lot of boys driving them all up, so this will be exciting. So Dubshed's coming up, don't miss it. It's gonna be a great show because there's JDM stuff, a lot of Euro stuff. Obviously it's Dubshed, but there's a big JDM section now added to the event, and there's stages, which is like a Gymkhana event by Monster Energy as well. So loads to see and do at the event. There's 2 days, next Saturday and Sunday, so make sure you don't miss it. And after that, we're all full steam towards Drift Masters, which is coming up after we're in America. It's getting confusing, but we'll keep you updated every week with these one shots so you know exactly what's happening. One thing I do want to thank in this little video is I got hit by a wasp. The wasps are back. Rain must definitely be gone. So I want to talk to you guys about all of our partners at Drift Games. They've been incredibly supportive to us over the last while. Strom Wheels, Tire Box, Mobile One. Like, as I said, all these guys have put so much effort into us. Moorfield Motors, as you guys know, full stock in Newbridge there if you want to buy a second-hand car. They're the people we would recommend. And Link ECU, who will be helping us with our projects throughout the rest of the year. There's so many others on top of that, but I really just want to say thank you to those because these videos wouldn't be possible without them and with you guys watching. So we really appreciate all the watches, all the comments, all that good stuff. I know we do some fancy videos some days and we do some of these raw videos some days, but we're going to kind of keep that kind of content up for the rest of the year. So let us know what you think. So thank you guys for watching our 3rd episode of One Shot. Hopefully that's got you up to speed with everything. And we'll see all of you guys next weekend at Dubshed. But in the meantime, lots of videos coming your way of us panicking to get to Dubshed. We'll see you then.